All right, welcome everybody. Today we're going to be playing an Average Joe's match, which is a SASCAP 63 league. And it's kind of a 2-deck triad. So my 2 decks are the Commander of Firedale, which is an AOA, Brobnar Logo Shadows, and Maxima Boundless Smog Al-Hakam, which is a Mass Mutation Logo Saurian Shadows. And then for I'm playing Tutenkharnage. What's up, Christian? And his 2 decks are the Spirit Caller that visualizes emotion. It's Brobnar Logos Mars AOA, and it's got Might Makes Right. It's got 3 Binate Ruptures and an Interdimensional Graph, so gotta watch out for the Brig. And it's got Key Abduction, Proliferator, so that looks interesting. And then we have the Misses of Hustago, which is a Coda, Brobnar, Mars, and Sanctum. It's got 2 Virtuous Works, a Shatterstorm, Mating Season, 2 Loot the Bodies. So these are both bad. I think I'm going to ban the Spirit Caller just because of the Brig. I don't have anything that can play well against Brig in my decks. So I'm going to ban it. Your decision accepted. Doesn't matter what I want to play. Yeah, because... Okay, he banned Maxima. Cool. So, I'm going to be playing the Commander of Firedale. Okay. So I'll set up a game. New game. I forget if there's a time limit. I'm asking him. We'll do a special password, which I've never used before. Let's make sure I actually have this in there. I don't think I do. I don't even have this deck in my list. That might be a harbinger of what's to come. I need to go add this deck. Whoops. That's how much I've played with this deck, so this is going to be a great match. Alright, we got the deck. Let's do this again. Okay. So, yeah, this will be interesting actually. Yeah. F it, we'll do it live. I didn't pay for the explicit stream, no. So that means AOA versus Coda. Which AOA already struggle with Coda, but you never know. Okay. So let's see. I need to watch out for, I think it's Brobnar. Make sure that he can't pull some crazy loot the bodies with Relentless Assault, I guess. Smith. Good luck and have fun. Let's see. Mating Season I need to keep an eye out for, so... Actually, I forget, since obviously I haven't played this much. What is all my creature control? Relentless Assault, Coward's End, Standardized Testing, Lights Out, Whistling Darts, Sucker Punch, Brammo, Gauntlet of Command, Lethal Distraction. Okay, some of those I really like. Some of those will come in really handy. We have a 2-2-3 starting hand, which is a bunch of stuff that I don't want. Like Swindle. So we're gonna mulligan this. Okay, that's a good. I like a Gauntlet of Command starting, I think. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna go Brobnar, we're gonna go Gauntlet of Command, and Inchurn. I guess I should have looked and see what all control he's got. Oh, he's got barehanded. Yeah. So that's not good. I think all I have is the 2 gauntlets though. Yeah, I only have the 2 gauntlets for artifacts. So if he... If he barehands them, not too big a deal, it's still a pain. Okay, so he plays Valder, and he plays Anger, and reaps with Valder. Okay, so what do we do now? I think we go Shadows. Play Routine Job and steal one. We play Lights Out and give him back his Valder. And we play Hidden Stash, and I guess we archive that and Inchurn. There's a couple reasons why archiving that might be good, actually. So we'll see. I'm just gonna remove this so you guys can see what's going on. And okay, he discards Ammonia Clouds. Plays a Vezima Think Drone, a Uxlix the Zookeeper, and Bio Backups the Zookeeper. That makes sense. Let's see. Gotta get rid of that Zookeeper, obviously. Trying to think. So I got Bramo. I can throw down Bramo. And that, whoops, sorry. That would totally take out the Zookeeper, and then I could also Gauntlet into the Think Drone. I was hoping I could Gauntlet and Foozle and Reap with Foozle. I don't think that's going to happen. But I think that's my turn anyway. Yeah, Brobnar. We'll take my archives. We'll Bramo him. Bramo, 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 Bramo! We'll play down the Foozle. Let's see. He's playing Coda. Do I need to worry about ordering? See, I do not know this deck at all. Not sure if I do, but if I do, then whatever. We'll play the Lullup. We'll Gauntlet the Lullup into Vezima. And we'll Blood of the Titans Foozle. And Inchurn. Okay, so now we have a pretty good Logos turn, and we have good Brobnar if he doesn't kill everybody. So that's pretty good. I don't remember what all his creature control is. He already got rid of the Anger. He got rid of one Ammonia Clouds. He has another. He goes Sanctum. Oh yeah, he's got Spirit's Way. Cleansing Wave. Spirit's Way. Oh. Gatekeeper. Okay. That's good turn for him. I'm just going to go Logos and just do card advantage. We'll play down Fila. We'll play down Hexpian. Draw a card. We'll play Wild Wormhole, which draws a Yancey Gang, which is nice. Draw another card. So drew in standardized testing. Bad timing for that. I don't want to kill both my Fila and Yancey Gang just to kill his Gatekeeper. Now the other question is, do I discard it? Do I have enough control with the rest of my stuff? I know Zookeeper's coming down. I still got to worry about the mating season. He's got some other annoying, yeah, John Smith. So I do have Sucker Punch, Bramo, a Gauntlet. I already got rid of my Lights Out. Relentless Assault's coming. Whistling Darts isn't going to do much. With Lethal Distraction, it's okay. So, yeah, I'm going to discard it and just go cards and keep going. We'll see if that's a mistake. If he plops down a bunch of Brobnars, it might be. Plays Smash. Stuns my Yancey gang. Plays a Crump, plays a Valder. Yeah, I probably should have held on to it. Let's see here. How much do I care about Crump? Or all three of those guys, actually. I think I'm going to go Logos, actually. Get bored of it. Just use my board reap a couple times. And then lab work. And guess I'll archive my Bramo, hoping I'll draw into more shadows, which I did not. So check with 8. He goes Brobnar again. Now I did set him up for kind of loot the bodies for 3. Which, especially if he's got Relentless. Huh. That's odd. He must have Relentless. No, he be huge. Okay, interesting. But he goes up to 8. Oh, with Smith. Okay. So this... Let's see what Hexbian archived. Archived a lethal distraction. Unfortunately, my Sucker Punch can't kill anybody right now. I could take the Bramo. I think... Yeah, I think what I'm going to do is actually go Brobnar. Play down the Groggins. Use the Groggins to fight in the He Be the Huge. Play the Bramo. Play a little Rapskull. So now he's got to fight if he goes Brobnar next turn. Now let's do that. Groggins. And then that sets up depending on what he does, sets up me to use Sucker Punch. He is ahead now though, but hopefully we can get back a little bit. Let's see, how many cards did he play last turn? Oh, he actually played 3 cards even though he had a bunch of Brobnar out, so he probably has another Brobnar. Oh, he's going Sanctum now. Okay, Hollow Blaster, Shield of Justice. Now he's got to fight with Gatekeeper because I have Little Rapskull out, so he can't reap. Let's see. He hasn't had any of his virtual works yet, so this is not looking good actually. Okay, he takes out... Yep, there's one. But I can at least stop him for now with Shadows. So I'm going Shadows. We will... Oh, whew, almost forgot Sucker Punch. Alpha, whew, that was close. That Ember, I'm going to need that Ember. So we're going to Sucker Punch Bumpsy. Now, I probably want to archive with Dust Chronicles rather than draw here, probably. I could draw into Whistling Darts, Knuckle Bolton, or Yancey Gang. It's unlikely. But then again, if I archive, I'm muddying up my archive with Sucker Punch, so yeah, let's draw instead. Probably won't matter. but I might get lucky. I did not. Okay. We'll remove his stun. We'll do lethal distraction, it doesn't really matter. And then we'll steal Chew with routine job, get him off check, get me to check, in turn. I'm really happy that he still hasn't killed Little Rapskull, because that helps me more than him right now, based off the state of the board. Oops, I did not mute everything. Okay. Thanks, Quentin. Okay, here comes Loot the Bodies. Luckily, Rapskull is elusive, but okay, took him out with Crump, gets me off check, and then he could Reap with Smash, or he could kill one of my dudes. Might as well get an Ember. I'm gonna have a tough decision here next. Okay, he used Smash to fight Yancey Gang. That's probably a good move. Now, what other Brobnar does he have is the question. This is actually looking pretty bad for me based off of what I have. He discards War Drummer so that I don't get Bramo back. No, it's only friendly. He didn't want his dudes back? Or he didn't want... Okay, I don't understand that one. I think this is my perfect opportunity to use Swindle. So I'm gonna do it, because I don't think there'll be a better opportunity. So we'll Swindle. He can still stop me with Shatterstorm, which would hurt a lot. But that's okay. Let's see, he's got 11 and draw, okay. Let's see. So next turn, depending what he does, he's going Mars. I think I have to go Brobnar then. I was gonna say I'm gonna go Logos, but he's gonna be playing out the Zookeeper. I think I probably have to go... Yeah, this is really not good. Okay, mating season for 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 Ember. Plus 1 for mating season, so 5 Ember. Yeah, that hurt. You had all those dudes just sitting there. Okay. However, this does mean I can go Logos next. Most likely here. Place Ammonia Clouds to be able to get a couple damage on Bramo. Interesting. He only has 1 Cleansing Wave, right? Yeah, okay. Interesting. Okay, so I Forge. He's gonna Forge. Yeah, I gotta go Logos and get more cards in my hand. And what's nice is I'll be able to get Titan Librarian, not on the flank, and get it to Archive. Or top of the deck, I mean. You know, I could put backup copy for Valder. I think I'm going to put it on his Valder, so it just clogs up his draw. Because I don't really want any of these back. Bramo is okay, but let's see, does Mating Season just put them back in their deck? Yeah, okay. And then I'll intern, and then I'll get the archive one. Okay. Because I need to be drawing. I mean, Bramo is a little bit of creature control, which I'll probably need with him drawing a bunch of Mars again. But I still think it's better for me just to clog up his hand if that gets killed. Okay, he's up to 4. Terms of Regest. Now, he's still got another Virtuous Works. If he hits that, I'm dead. He doesn't get to check. That's good. Let's see. This is not looking good for me. I really need those Titan Librarians earlier. So let's see. I can't get to check. I can't kill. The only way I can kill his Protectress is by fighting both of them into there. I could kill his Protectrix with Mugwump on Brobnar. That'd get me to 3, 4. And this is not looking good no matter what. I think I'm going Logos. I gotta do cards. Now the only question is, what do I do with my ZYX Researcher? It's definitely not Archive Remote Access. He's worried if I have Coward's End. That's why he was damaging his own creatures. Okay. Interesting. Well, what he doesn't know is I haven't drawn Coward's End, so that's not going to help me much. So he's got 6 draw left. Yeah, I mean, I think regardless if you draw Virtuous Works, I'm dead. However, I think if I go Logos, I can Reap twice, Remote Access. It gets me up to 4. And then I can Archive Swindle, so that if he gets up to at max 8, I can swindle him and go to check. I think he's still got Shatterstorm, unfortunately, but he'd have to kill all of his Ember to do that. So I think that's what I gotta try and do. The other way is if I go Brobnar, I can kill his Protectrix with Mugwump. That gets me Chew. I can Reap it Bramo. That gets me another 1, so I'm up to 4. But then I have no way to stop him. Nothing at all. And so all he has to do is get 1 more Ember, which he'll still have 2 guys on the board. So I think I gotta go Logos. Do not want my Archive. I'm going to play out Titan Librarian first. I'm going to play out ZYX Researcher second to the left. And do my discard pile to get my Swindle. I'm going to Reap with Expian. Can also kill the Protectrix. If I fought with both, but I don't think that's worth it. I'm gonna Reap, Gonna reap. Gonna play remote access on that and heal somebody. I don't think it matters who, really. And in turn. Okay, so then I get to archive 2 more Shadows cards. Well, if I had those Titan Librarians out earlier, man, that would have helped. Yeah, I think I'm sitting dead here likely. But we'll see. You never know. I do have quite the nice setup here with a handful of Brobnar and an archive full of shadows. And a board full of logos. Okay, he's going Mars. Is he going to Shatterstorm then? No, he's up on board. Or he's up on, he's going to Squawker the John Smith. Is he going to archive somebody with Gatekeeper? Archive Gatekeeper. Oh, Valder. Interesting. He goes up to 8. He gets 1 more on toast. Okay, so my only out is, of course, Swindle. And then with Titan Librarians. No, okay, so if he swindles, or if he, sorry, Shatterstorms, he's gonna get at least 3 Ember with the John Smith. So right away, I probably need to then go Brobnar. So I want to archive. Let's see. Let's think about this, because I can do a lot of damage also with the Sucker Punch and Whistling. Man, it'd hurt to kill all my Logos dudes, but I think I have to. Yeah, I probably am going to need to do the Cowards in, so that means let's archive Shadows. Archive the Sucker Punch and Knuckles Bolton. Okay, he goes Mars. Shake my head at the damn lazy Sanctum cards. Well, I think it's going to win you the game next turn, because he's going to have Virtuous Works. There goes Shatterstorm. Okay. Loses 5 Ember to get me off a key. Ouch. But I think that'll win him the game. Guess it depends what I draw into as well. Okay, here comes Zik the Mini as well. Oof. And a Zookeeper. Ouch. So he's gonna reap with John Smith and probably use Zookeeper. Oh, Think Drone. Now who is he gonna archive? Gatekeeper. Okay, yeah. That's what I expected before. That makes sense. Wasn't Think Drone already ready? Anyways, now it's Coward's End time. Because I don't think there's any other way I can have a chance. So, but the good news about Coward's End is I'm going to get a lot of Ember with this Relentless Assault. Not as much as I could if I had another creature, but I will get to check with 6, which is perfect, because the Gatekeeper can't do it. Can't, Whew. Check with 6, lucked out. Oh, and I have a Coward's End and Relentless Assault again. That's interesting. Okay, and with Hexpian I archived Archimedes. Okay. Okay, so that's hilarious that the first 2 cards that I drew was Coward's End and Relentless Assault. I would have definitely preferred a routine job or even a swindle, because... Okay, he's going Brobnar. Does he have the Bumpsy? He redrew everything, so he might have a Bumpsy, or he could anger a Crump. He's got Crump down. Let's see if he angers him. Loot the bodies. Oh, Relentless Assault. That works too. Interesting. So, both of my dudes will be dead. I need to make sure I just get 1 Ember. He gets up to 4. I just gotta hope he doesn't draw into Terms of Redress, because if he draws into Terms of Redress, I'm smoked. He's gonna do Virtuous Works in Terms of Redress. But I can't go to 7. I can't go to 7 because he's got the Gatekeeper. Okay, so I just need to gain 1 Ember. So I gotta go Shadows. I guess I won't take my Archives. Because I don't need the 2nd Ember, so I'll just go Shadows. Whistling Darts to get my 1 Ember. I'll play out Yancey Gang and intro. I mean, I could have pulled my Archives and also played Knuckles Bolton, or played the Sucker Punch instead and killed Crump. I probably should have done the Sucker Punch and killed Crump, because he could have like a Bumpsy. There's Virtuous. There's Gatekeeper. Let's see what he's got. Oh, I haven't seen Champion enough in all the game, I don't think. Ah, whew, we barely made it. Hollow Blaster from his old bare-handed. That was a roller coaster at the end there. Whew. I'm lucky I pulled that out. Yeah, he had the his second Virtuous Works at the bottom, so I lucked out there. Whew. That was good. And he just drew in the Virtuous Works in terms of redress again. Lucky me. Whoa. Yeah, those last few turns are... It was... I forgot to turn on that. Oh well. That could have gone either way depending on the draws, so definitely feel a little bit lucky at pulling that one out. Yeah, thanks. Okay, so that's good. I think I'm undefeated in the Average Joes. Let's pull up the brackets. So I guess there's 2 more games to play this round, and then we go into round 4. Let's see, who else is undefeated here? We have Dr. Sheep, 2vax 4x, Not Tonight, Non-Fiction, Colonel Chrissy. Oh wait, whoops, these people already have losses. Okay, so the 3-0s is what I meant. Dr. Sheep, 2vax 4x, and Not Tonight. And then, yeah, so I'll probably be playing one of those 3 for next round. He's saying that he figured that I was going to ban his Brig deck, which, understandable, that's a good ban bait, I think. But he also figured that my Mass Mutations deck would get banned, which I didn't, because in the first 2 rounds they actually banned this deck. This may have been the first game I've actually played with this deck. Let me check. I have a spreadsheet. Ha ha ha. With all my crazy decks. No, I've been 1 and 2 with this deck in the past. Okay. So now that we have a couple bands of each deck, so I don't know what to expect next time. Might depend on what they're playing as well. Let's see. So we've gone about 40 minutes. I think I'm gonna open a deck because that's fun. Let me go get one. Let's see. Actually, I'm gonna open a Worlds Collide deck, but I need to go get it. I will be right back. I'll go to intermission. Okay, I'm back. Just had to go get my mail, which has some Worlds Collide in it. Okay, let me get a deck, and we'll open it up. Okay. One fresh off the truck Worlds Collide deck. We have Tasana of Tullaberry, Dis Untamed Brobnar. Wah wah wah. There's the Archon. Never kind of want to see Brobnar in Worlds Collide, but you never know. Might be okay. Let's open it up. Okay, we're gonna go straight to the cards. We have Curiosity. Destroy each scientist creature. That's actually really good now, just because of all the logos. Everybody on logos. Kangafant. Reap, destroy this creature. Every creature gains that. Usually, I hate to see that, but in some decks that can actually do work. I do remember one time I won a game by being able to reap with my Mustic Murmuk, which gives you +1 key cost to both players. So I was able to reap with it and kill it to make sure that I was able to forge with a key cheat. So we have Instrument of Silence. This creature gains Skirmish and Fight, gain 1 Ember, and we actually have 2 of those. So that could be good, depending on what else we have out here. We have Gabuk, which is one of the most disappointing cards. This is destroy, discard the top card of your deck. If it is a creature, after Gabuk leaves play, put that creature into play in Gabuk's position in the battle line. Usually it doesn't do anything. We have the Fittest. Give each friendly creature a +1 power counter. Not very exciting. We have Tutenkharnage. Fight only does 2 damage, but they discard from their archive. We have a Regrowth, which is always good. Return a creature from your discard pile to your hand. It's good if you have good creatures. We'll see if I actually have good creatures. We have a Key Charge. Key Cheat. That's always good. We have 2 Imprinted Murmuks, which is nice. That's your keys cost -1. That with the Key Charge, that's pretty awesome. And the Regrowth as well. Bring them back. And then we have Cauldron Boil. Deal damage to each creature equal to the amount of damage on that creature. Let me just say goodbye. We'll just, I need to actually have a different view here so we can, I guess, just see me or something. Let me do that on the fly. We'll do it live, why not? And we will add Alright, there we go. I'm back. Okay. Just put me in the middle here for now. I don't know. We'll fix it later. Okay, this. We have Soul Snatcher. Each time a creature is destroyed, its owner gains 1 ember. That can be fun. It can suck. Depends on the rest of the deck, so we'll see. We have Snagsmere. When a player chooses a house, the opposing player cannot choose the same house as their active house on the following turn. We have a Onyx Knight. Destroy each odd creature on play. That could be good. Except it kills my imprinted Murmooks. We have Spider, Skirmish, and has poison if it attacks on the flank. We have 2 Gleeful Mayhem, so that is very gleeful. Deal 5 damage to a creature for each house. That's nice. We have Rock Rub. Play, your opponent loses 1. Reap, archive Rock Rub. We have Malison. When you fight, you can move a creature anywhere in its battle line, and then if you move it to a flank, it captures 1 from its own side. We have a Harbinger of Doom. That's actually pretty good with the Gleeful Mayhems if I want to do a board wipe. And it's also good with True Draining Touches, destroy a creature that has no ember on it. So this has lots of board control in this. And then it's got Buzzle. So depending what I have out there, it doesn't seem super creature heavy, but with the Draining Touches and the Gleeful Mayhems, you could make Soul Snatcher work, maybe. And then let's get into Brobnar. We have the big one. When 10 creatures have been played, destroy each creature and artifact. We have Smith. We'll see if we have enough creatures to make that hit. Gain 2 ember if you control more creatures than your opponent. We have Shattered Throne. After a creature is used to fight, it captures 1. Might be good with the Instruments of Silence. We have the Wannabe Mugwump Gravel Guts. After you fight an enemy creature and it's destroyed, Gravel Guts heals 2, or it gains 2 power counters. Fire Breath might go good with Instrument of Silence. This creature gains +3 power and gains before fight, deal 2 damage to each neighbor of that creature the creature that this creature fights. We have a Flamewake Shaman, deal 2 damage to a creature on play. We have a Warrior's Refrain, stun each creature with power 3 or lower. We have Ire Staff, artifact, enrage a creature. Give that creature a +1 power counter. This deck wants to fight a lot, and actually this is pretty crazy. This is not something you probably want to see. We have 3 Gron Ninetoes. He of course gains 4+ power if he is damaged. And then we have a Barn Raising. For the remainder of the turn, your opponent loses 1 ember each time a friendly creature fights. So this does not look like a good deck. I'm guessing the SAS on this would be pretty low. Let's see how much ember that it's got. We'll count it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 ember. It's average. Immortivis, how's it going? Just finished up a match and opening a deck or 2 now. So just open Tasana of Tolaberry and might as well scan it. We'll see, even though SAS doesn't really mean much, we will see what it says. This would be interesting, I think, to take to some match where you're going to be fighting a lot, whether it's a SAS cap or something else. This does seem like it's got a lot of tools for fighting a lot, which might be pretty interesting, actually. Okay, let us load this into SAS. Any predictions? 56. Yeah, not surprised. One, it's Brobnar Worlds Collide, so that's not good. And but it doesn't have a lot going on anyway. I still am interested to try it, especially with the. It's got a lot of good stuff for fighting. Instruments of Silence, Fire Breath, Gravel Guts, Shattered Throne, Barn Raising. But at the same time, you got the Soul Snatcher. So, do you really want to be fighting? Are you going to be playing that? That might be a discard. Yeah. This is what makes Keyforge cool, though, is it's fun to think about it both ways. Okay, let's play 10 matches where I play the Soul Snatcher and try and not fight. Just kill my dudes with my Draining Touches, my Gleeful Mayhems. And then play 10 where I don't play the Soul Snatcher. Yeah, that's what's cool about Keyforge is with any deck, there's a bunch of ways you can play it. So, yeah, how was the match? It was actually good. It was exciting. It's for Average Joes, which is SAS Cap 63, and I played the Commander of Firedale, which is a AOA deck. Brobnar Logos Shadows. Doesn't have a lot of Ember control. It can have some speed with the double Titan Librarians, ZYX Researcher, the double Wild Wormholes, the Lab Work. But I got my Librarians really late, and so it was actually a pretty exciting match. I was playing against the Misses of Histago. Yeah, Mugmo with the double Gauntlet is awesome. I never used them though, actually. I used it to Reap once with a Relentless Assault, which helped me win the game. So that's good. I was playing against the Misses of Histago, and the neat tricks in this is vomiting out a bunch of Mars dudes and then play Mating Season to get an Ember for each of them, shuffle them back in. Chew Virtuous Works. Chew Loot the Bodies with Relentless Assault and Hebe the Huge. And so I was a little bit lucky that he bottom decked one of the Virtuous Works, and then he had to Shatterstorm me for 5. He had to lose 5 to get me off a check. I think I had 7. And I thought he still was going to win after that. But I think he hadn't drawn into his Virtuous Works yet. And so I was able to have a Coward's End plus having 2 Brobnar guys on the board, reaping with Gauntlet of Command, reaping with Relentless Assault. And then he did get me 1 Ember off, but then I just gained it the next turn I won. So it was pretty close, back and forth. So, one of your favorite decks of all times has that Mars trick. I want to see it because I don't think I have any good Mating Season decks. Ooh, Incubation Chamber with Mating Season? That is nice. And it's got Time Travel. I always like to see that, of course. Double John Smith is nice. This is really nice with the Incubation Chamber, the Soft Landing, and then the Chew John Smiths. Or Soft Line and Blip Blip and the Chew John Smiths. So having an archive Blip Blip and a John Smith will get you what? A whole bunch of Soft Land the Blip Blip, Reap with him. John Smith comes out ready, Reap with him, ready the Blip Blip, Reap with him, play the other John Smith, Reap with him, play the Blip Blip, or ready the Blip Blip, reap with him, play one of the other dudes. Yeah, that's crazy. That's pretty sweet. And then with mating season, yeah, that's nice. I can definitely see the craziness going there. And then the other thing that Tutenkharnage, who I was playing against, was saying he liked to do. He's got 2 ammonia clouds, so do the mating season and then boom, hit him with ammonia clouds. And the other two in his deck, other 2 houses are Brobnar and Sanctum with a bunch of beefy dudes. So he can do like 1 ammonia clouds, kill any weak guys on my side, then follow up with a cleansing wave later. So I got lucky there. He only got, I think, 1 off of a cleansing wave when it came up. But that's Keyforge. You never know. So that's a pretty cool combo you got there. Korovelif of the Quantums Labs. Nice. Thanks for sharing, Mordavis. That's pretty sweet. I'm going to open one more deck and then we'll call it a stream. So let's see what we got here. We'll go back to this, which I just set up and I still need to fix. This one is also Worlds Collide, yes. I just got them right now. Okay, we got T. Emberson, the Runes Huntmaster. Dis, Logos, Robnar. Hopefully it's not a giant, that is really bad. Giant Brobnar box, but we'll see. I'm hoping this is like Dave Cordero's one that's got 5 a die, 3 exhumes, and then it doesn't matter what Brobnar is because you can just archive it all. Actually, it'd be nice if it had 4 of the 5 Berserker Slams. That would make a pretty good Brobnar in Worlds Collide, so we'll see. You never know. You never know. Okay, we'll start. Start with Logos. We're starting good. We're starting with Mimic Gel. I love me some Mimic Gel. Then we got Fetch Drones. That's not that exciting. Action. Discard top 2 cards of your deck. For each Logos card, capture 2. Yeah, I forgot to say Mimic Gel. It enters play as a copy of another creature. So that can be powerful. It can be a creature on either your side or the opponent's side. We have Seismic Entangler, artifact, action. Choose a house. Your opponent cannot reap with creatures of that house for the next turn. Hey, this is good. We have Interdimensional Graph, some Scaling Steel. That's good. Even if it's just to scare people from going high. We have Data Forge. That can be good, depending on the rest of the deck. Let's see what we got. Now we have, this can be fun. We'll see what else is in here. We have Chew Code Monkeys. I see shenanigans already. I see shenanigans. Just think about this right here. 2 Code Monkeys and a Mimic Gel. You can just keep on repeating. Oh, no, that won't work. Because a Code Monkey would archive. You'd have to have the right creatures out there. But you can still cycle the Code Monkeys. So let's see what else we got. If we get something else good in here that go in Logos that we would also want to archive, this could be fun. Okay, this is good. We have a Tau Vapors. Always good. Draw 2 cards, archive a card. Let's see. I don't think I said what Code Monkey did. Just for those of you that need a refresher. It's got Deploy, which means you can put it anywhere in your battle line. Play, archive each neighboring creature. If those creatures share a house, gain 2 Ember. So the dream is to have out my 1 Code Monkey already and some other Logos creature, which I'd like to archive, like a die or something. Play the other Code Monkey, keep cycling, gain 2 Ember each time. We have, it's not probably that great, but could be okay in the right circumstances. Choose Sanitation Engineers, and it might actually be a creature that nobody's gonna go around and get rid of. I'm sorry, this won't focus. I don't know why. Your opponent probably won't care that much to get rid of. It does help pretty good to get through your deck. Reap, discard a card from your hand. It's kind of a pain to get rid of with 4 power and hazardous 1. So hopefully it'll be out there if I need it for the Code Monkeys. And plus it'll help me discard some of the bad Brahmanar if I have that, which probably will. Then we have a Cutthroat Research. Steal 2 Ember if your opponent has 8 or more. Yeah, having problems with focus now. And then we have a Babbling Bibliophile. Draw 2 cards. Reap, draw 2 cards. So I see some shenanigans with the Code Monkey, and we'll see what the Dis has. I'm hoping for triple Infernus or 5. That'd be good with the Code Monkey. It starts out with one of the cards that I love, which is Library of the Damned. And already, so this is action, archive a card, and it's an artifact. Already I'm thinking with the Code Monkeys, with Library of the Damned, I could get that Data Forge to go off. That's what I'm thinking. We have a Gleeful Mayhem again, just like the old deck. For each house, deal 5 damage to each creature of a house, for each house. We have Bornit's Touch. This is a card which I actually, at one point I was looking for a deck with multiple copies of this because I think it's really powerful. And it won't focus, but play, reveal the top 5 cards of a player's deck. Purge a card revealed this way. Shuffle the other cards, or the revealed cards into that deck. So you get to purge a card before your opponent ever sees it. It's pretty dang powerful. Next we have an Evil Eye. Your opponent's keys cost +3 Ember during the next turn. That's a good delaying tactic. We have a Not Finished With You. Shuffle any number of creatures from your discard pile back into your deck. We have 2 Lilithals. Fight, Reap, Capture 1. We have an Imp Spectre. Destroyed. Purge a random card from your opponent's hand. So we have a couple purging of the opponent's hand. That's nice. We have a Festering Touch. Choose up to 2 creatures. Deal 1 Ember to each chosen creature. If that creature is already damaged, deal 3 damage instead. Might be holding it too close. We'll see. We have 1 Exhume. That's nice. Choose a creature from your discard pile. You may play that creature as if it belonged to the active house, and was in your hand. So that's nice. Will be nice to bring back the Code Monkeys or some of the other good creatures, if I have any. We have Drain Touch again. Destroy a creature with no Ember. We have finally a Buzzle Skirmish. Play fight. You may purge one of your Buzzle's neighbors. If you do, ready Buzzle. So it started good, but I'm not sure. This is a little bit disappointing. Now on to Brahmanar. This one also has the big one, just like the other deck. So blow up the board after 10 creatures have been played. Okay, this is a cool one, which I think I've only played with like once or so. Nogi Smart Fist. Fight. Draw 2 cards. Discard 2 random cards from your hand. I have no idea if that's good. It's really crazy. Crazy effect. I'm sure it's good in the right decks, but discarding the 2 random cards is not not that good. I guess it depends what you got. Yeah, not your favorite. Understandable, I think. We have Ragward. The first creature that reaps gets dealt 2 damage each turn. We have Overrun. If 3 or more enemy creatures have been destroyed this turn, your opponent loses 2 Ember. We have Warrior's Refrain again. Stun each creature, power 3 or less. We have a Tremor. Stun a creature and each of its neighbors. We have a Stiltkin. It's got Skirmish, and when you play a giant creature next to it, ready and fight with Stiltkin. We have everybody's favorite, Narp. Narp's neighbors cannot reap. That seems like good buzzle bait, purge bait. Well, we do have a Berserker Slam, but only one of them. Deal 4 damage to a flank creature. If this damage destroys that creature, its controller loses 1 Ember. We have another Barn Raising. Lose Ember when you fight, or when a friendly creature fights. We have a Volcano. Deal 4 damage to each creature. Gain 2 chains. Pretty poor board wipe even for Brobnar. They really got screwed in Worlds Collide. We have Alaka. If you fought this turn, Alaka comes in ready. And that is it. Not very exciting. It started so good with that Logos. Let's see. So, do we have a prediction for this SAS? Let me load it into the Master Vault. The Logos is decent. It's actually not as good. Yeah, it was getting me excited. It could combo really good with some stuff. But kind of went downhill quickly. It doesn't actually have a lot of Ember control. Maybe some in Brobnar. Brobnar's usually not the best. It has the interdimensional graph just to make people not want to go too high. Evil Eye just to help delay, and then the Chill Lilithals. I'm guessing it's more than the other one. The other one was 56, I think. Yeah, the other one was 56. I'm guessing this is 60. Yeah. Some discards, some Logos cards maybe a little bit over. Probably a 60. We'll go right with average. 63. Yeah, we'll do it. Let's load it in and see what we got. $59. Yep. 14 printed Amber. Only 14 creatures. Yeah. I think it'd still be fun. I definitely want to play around with the Code Monkeys and the Mimic Gel. Mimic Gel has sadly very little exciting targets. But yeah. I do think that you could pull off the Data Forge. If you have the Tau Tau going, if you have the Code Monkeys going, if you have the Library Dam going, and if you're reaping with Babbling Bibliophile, I think it's probably not too hard to pull it off. Wouldn't happen every game, but yeah, the 14 isn't too bad. Yeah, it's probably a little bit above average. I forget what the average is. Probably 12 or so. Let's see, stats. ERC stats, probably. Let's see. No, that's probably just the deck stats, I guess. Oh, they don't have. Do they not have raw ember? No, I guess they don't. Then I don't know what it is. Well, that was fun. Thanks for hanging out. Be interesting to try these decks out, but I'm not going to do that tonight. So, have a good night, everyone. That is a stream. And Happy New Year. Almost. Yeah, no worries. Thanks for hopping on at all. And I've missed a bunch of your streams lately, so I gotta get back there. All right. Have a good one, everyone.